Here in El Campello, there's a big event that takes place in July from the 9th to the 16th. It's the Fiesta of the Virgin del Carmen, the patron saint of fishermen. And today, there's a bit of a change of pace to my usual stuff. I thought I'd share with you some video and images from this big celebration. I hope you'll enjoy it. If you do and you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. El Campello is an old fishing town, so the patron saint of fishermen, the Virgin del Carmen, is pretty important here. And they dedicate this whole week, 9th to the 16th of July, to a fiesta in honour of the Virgin del Carmen. There's an awful lot of things that go on, and I've got to be honest, I didn't really intend to make a video about it, nor did I intend really to do much in the way of photography, but I just kind of fell into it. Because of that, this video is probably going to have something of a different style and feel to my usual stuff, but you know, change is good. It's probably also worth saying that the images that I've captured are less attempts at trying to create some piece of art than they are just capturing what's going on, trying to get a bit of a feel of the event. They're probably never going to be printed off and gracing somebody's wall, but I guess you never know. I'm not going to cover everything that happened in the course of this week. In fact, we're going to join this about halfway through, more than halfway through in fact, on the 13th of July. And there's an event that takes place late at night. It's a piece of insanity called Carrefocs. It takes place in the street, and we just decided to go out onto our balcony to watch it in that period when it comes past our building. And I just decided to take the camera out and shoot some video and some stills of it. If I wanted really good footage and really good images, I'd have to get down into the street and in amongst it. But I've got to be honest, this is an event that I prefer to watch from a bit of a distance, and when I show you the video, maybe you'll understand why. If you're interested, all of the images were shot with a 55-200 lens, ISO at 800 and f8 for the aperture. And I used ISO 800 because I wanted to keep a pretty fast exposure time to freeze the movement, because the people were moving around a lot. I hope you'll enjoy this bit. Here it is. Okay, I know the moon was completely off topic, but it looked really nice and I couldn't resist shooting it, and I think the image came out pretty well, even though it's been cropped and then enlarged a little bit. It looks pretty good to me. We're actually jumping ahead now to almost the end of the Fiesta. It's the 16th of July and we're coming up on the grand finales, which comprises a number of events. But I've got to say that on the 16th of July, I managed to hurt my back. So I was in quite a lot of pain and not able to move very much. So any thoughts I might have had about getting out and finding some better vantage points to shoot things just wasn't going to happen. Nevertheless, one of the finale events is a boat parade. What they do is they take a statue of the Virgin del Carmen that normally lives in one of the churches. It goes onto a decorated boat, and that boat and lots of others head out just before sunset. They kind of do a big loop around the sea immediately in front of the town, coming back in just after sunset, and then they do a wreath laying ceremony on the entrance to the marina. Now, I couldn't see all of it, but the boats were going to go past the area of sea, or through the area of sea and coastline that I can see from the balcony. So I kind of hobbled out there and again took the camera out and decided to shoot a bit of video and some stills of the boats going past, first going out and then coming back. Again, 55 to 200 lens. Most of them was shot at f8, and I started out with the pre-sunset shots at ISO 100. By the time they were coming back in, I was shooting at ISO 800. Exactly the same reason. I needed to keep the exposure time fast because the boats and the people were all moving. Here it is. After the boat parade is over, there is a torchlight procession to take the statue back to its normal residence. And then a bit later on, there is the final event, which is a big fireworks display. Now, the view that I've got of that from my balcony is not ideal, and I would have been seriously tempted to get out somewhere and get a better vantage point to see the whole display, but I just couldn't move sufficiently to do that. So I just decided I would do what I could, just shooting from the balcony and, get whatever images I could manage. And that's basically what I did. The images were all shot with a 15 to 45 lens, and I varied focal length a little bit throughout the course of the shoot. ISO 100, f8, and I had the camera in bulb mode, and I was just holding the shutter open for as long as I felt was appropriate for the action that was going on. And for most of the images that works out at between 6 and 10 seconds. Now, the actual display goes on for about 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes. I've only included a small amount of the video of the display in here, rather than the whole thing, because it would be a bit too long a video otherwise. But I hope you'll enjoy it, and the images that I did manage to get. Okay, that's it. A little bit of Spanish culture there with the big Fiesta. I hope you've enjoyed it, something a bit different to the usual landscape stuff. I am hoping that my next in the field video, which will be on Saturday the 30th, I'm hoping that's going to be a proper in the field video. That obviously depends on how my back does. It seems to be getting better, but it's still causing me some problems at the moment. In the meantime, I have got one of my extra One Wednesday videos coming out on the 27th, when I will be talking about printing and the choices that I make about how my work is printed. You might find that interesting. If so, hopefully you'll tune in and watch it. And that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, likes, shares and comments, really appreciated and really helpful. If you've enjoyed this, if you want to see what else I get up to, and you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. And as always, I really appreciate it when you take the time to watch my videos, so thank you very much. And until the next video, bye.